Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Yahbashim Yahshai, Bashem Rakakadash. I want to say all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, a great millstone of GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Yahushai, in truth and sincerity. These are brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago, with our esteemed guest. We had to get a little went into bonus coverage. We went to overtime through the spiritual overtime. Uh, that's what I should have said. I should have put spiritual overtime. Truth shall spring out of the earth, extra, extra. So we did a topic beforehand. Yesterday, me and the brother lawyer.
Shalom, shalom.
Truth shall spring out of the earth. Okay, and then the brothers we all did to just a few minutes ago. We did another one. Truth shall spring out of the earth, artifacts and evidences. Okay, which was we went into and showed a whole bunch of artifacts and evidences uh, throughout antiquity. You know, the artifacts, irrefutable evidence that shows the Hebrew Israelites as so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. So we went into that. We went to the catacombs and so forth. So we was getting ready to wrap up and take the brother to the airport, and then the brother mentioned one of my favorite video clips, which is why I had to go get it. Which is why in this video what we're doing now, I put in the copyright disclaimer for the Fair Use Act, which they still can fuck with us if they feel really want to, but then they're going to be violating their own laws. But I'm just saying this is a disclaimer anyway. This is not always just to show you that Esau knows and has made fun of the fact that the real history is out there and not what white man has said. So enjoy this clip, and then we got a couple scriptures for you after that.
Professor, I got it open. Good heavens, man. Great Scott, we've discovered the fountain of all knowledge of Egypt and the entire world, you.
Now you got Richard Pryor here. You got Robin Williams when he was a young man, and I don't know who these other guys are. But go ahead.
Do you realize the importance of this moment, Smedge? Yes, I do. Do you see brilliancy? The untold years.
I did.
Oh, that's his message. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Look, what is this? Tea. Yes. This is the elixir of life, sir. Elixir of life? The cure for all diseases. Wait, there's an inscription on the bottom. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Open at other end.
This can't be. What? You know what this is? What is it, brother? It's the book of life. In the beginning, when man arrived on earth, the black gods did leave a spacecraft, and they walked, and they named the beast of the sea and the animals of the land, and man in his blackness did walk the earth, making up medicine. They discovered type. These were all black people got down. Wait a minute. That's it. They ain't nothing about white. This is so much. Wait till the brothers hear this. Oh, get this book out of here, baby. This tells the real tea. Check this out. The computers of what you mean, Jack? Look at this here. Black people started the music and the brain surgery back in the year 3 BC. Man, they was getting down. This is it, brother. Everybody gonna know about this. Listen, we can change the history. Civilization will be changed. Yeah, it's gonna be it.
Get the bulldozers, there's nothing here.
Shut up! Good heavens, child. Gee, eh? What?
Now they make it a joke, but if you look at when he first listen to what he first said.
The book of life.
Now the book of life is actually the Bible, the scriptures. Okay, and that's because we are the Israelites. All right, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and the truth. All right, that's the real understanding, and that's in the part of our book of the covenant, and it's taught in the book of the covenant. Okay.
In the beginning, when man arrived on Earth, the black gods that leave the spacecraft.
Okay, and if you go, you go back into Genesis, the first chapter, you'll see Genesis 1. I'm gonna just go straight to the main cut 26. It says, and God, if you go put in the word God, it's the Alahayim, that means God's in the plural, which means is in the plural. All right, so it's gods of the supreme God. That's the angels, all right, and that's the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and the angelic forces of the Most High. Okay, he said, let us make man in our image. Okay, he talked about them coming in the spacecraft and the spaceship. That's Psalm 68 and 4. All right. And God's sing unto God, sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name Yah, and rejoice before him. And verse 17, it'll tell you he had chariots, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of chariots. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. All right. So his is the size of a mountain. Okay. And those are the chariots and the spacecrafts that he mentioned right there.
And they walked and they named the beast.
And we go into with Adam. What you got? Something?
No, I was just going to the
Okay, kind. What to say? Adam named all the beasts. Is that what you know? The scripture. Can you give me the scripture that said Adam named the animals? All right. I'm not sure exactly. All right.
This Genesis 2:20. Adam gave names to all cattle, to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found and help me for him.
So Adam gave names to all the cattle and the animals in the air and the beasts and so forth. Okay, and he just they're making a mockery of this, but they know who we are.
They teach you that, like even Esau.
Go ahead.
Esau school system, they teach you, like if you go study psychology or whatever, they tell you a motherfucker's telling the truth most when they're making a joke.
That's right. That's right.
In fact, that was Richard Pryor's whole career.
Yeah.
He told true stories, very funny. When he was on stage making those jokes, he was telling real life stories.
That's right.
It wasn't a joke when he was talking about him setting himself on fire.
That's right.
Smoking that free base. That shit really happened. He really was smoking free base
and got his ass
set on fire.
Yeah.
He made it so funny.
Yeah, and it was, but it wasn't funny when he was going through it.
No.
Shit. Let me go back a little bit.
And they named the beast of the sea and the animals of the land, and man in his blackness did walk the earth.
It said man in his blackness. All right, and you go to Job 30 and 30. You know, my skin is black upon me, my bones are burned with heat. Songs of Solomon. This is King Solomon now. Okay, don't forget the importance of King Solomon. I am black but comely, verse 5. O you daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, the curtains of Solomon, look not upon me because I'm black, because the sun hath looked upon me. When the so-called white man gets in the sun, he peels and burns and cracks. All right, we get black. Okay.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 5. This is speaking about the angels. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and everyone had 4 faces, and everyone had 4 wings, and their feet were straight feet, and the soles of their feet was like the soles of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
So, if you look at the color of a calf's foot is brown, and he said it sparkled like burnished what?
Brass.
So if you take burnished brass, matter of fact, I can tell you, but I'll show you better than I can tell you. Burnished, right? Brass, right? This is burnished brass, man. Let's see what the pictures, the images of burnished brass. Okay. Stop playing with my scriptures. Yeah, all right. Okay, now you see brass, but we want burnished brass. There you go. That's burnished brass right there. Okay. That's what the angels look like. Okay.
All these blackness, like the Joker said.
Exactly.
He even talked about the spaceships and chariots.
That's right.
Medicine, they discovered cotton. These were all black people got down. Wait a minute. This ain't nothing about writing. This is how much. Wait till the brothers hear this. Oh, get this book out of here, baby. This guy's the real key. Check this out. What you mean, Jack? Look at this here. Black people started the music and the brain surgery back in the year 3 BC. Man, they was getting down. This is it, brother. Everybody gonna know about this.
As soon as we start teaching the truth, what they want to do, as you see they're doing, they're taking the guys out and they're gonna lock him up and hide the truth. All right, give me somebody give me the truth that we brought it out earlier. Truth that's been so without hidden for so long. Con. Go ahead and hit your scripture, and then I want Shapaya, you go to your precepts that you got.
Jeremiah 10:16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name.
So if the Most High created all things, then created us and gave us the power to create, because we're like our daddy, we stunting like our daddy. All right, we are the formers of all things, like our Father, who's the former of all things. He's given us the power to create. He's given us the power to do. All right. He said, "Greater works than these shall we do." You know, some of them works. Some of us could have been. Some of the elect might have been the ones who made the light bulb, made the engine, made the motor, made this and that. Sure enough, didn't get credit for it. You know what I'm saying? They stole the patents, but it was our people, man. We did that, man. We have the power of Yahweh Shai, man. All right. You got precept?
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
I got something on when Richard Pryor said it didn't say nothing about Whitey.
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Right.
For ye know how that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
How did he look for it?
Though he sought it carefully with tears.
And it wasn't good enough, because there's no repentance for so-called Esau. All right, the so-called white man. Not for all the things that he's done to not only us but this planet.
Right.
All right. So we're gonna wrap it up with the brother Shapaya and your scriptures, brother.
This is Psalms 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
So as soon as you get the so-called white man, these heathens, and even wicked 2/3 niggas, anybody who's the wicked, and the wicked people is the so-called white man. And guess who else is wicked? Anybody who follows them. Okay, that means anybody on the planet, so-called white, black, green, yellow, orange, blue. Yeah, I don't give a damn who you are. If you're following Esau and his doctrine, you're part of the wicked. And you as soon as you're born, you speak lies. They don't have no proof. We showed you 3 different videos of nothing but non-stop scriptures and evidence and artifacts and culture of the truth. That will be they'll discount that on one phrase, like, you know, and move on and just talk for about 3 hours with no scriptures, no artifacts, and nothing, and people believe them. You know, go ahead.
As the Sirach says, they'll believe the rich man.
That's right.
Their poison is like the serpent of it. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the death
Adder.
has stopped her ear.
And what does Esau do? He tries to stop this truth.
That's right.
But guess what? He can't. All right? Because how are the secret things that Esau found out? All right? Everything is put on blast, man. Via the spirit of Yahweh Shai, the prophets,
Artifacts.
Right? There's truth, there's artifacts.
That's right.
All right, so on and so forth. All right, because hey, just like the similitude of this little clip we showed you, that's Esau's job. As he see all these niggas waking up, let's hide this shit. Let's beat the internet and let's start to shut down brothers' pages, so on and so forth. All right.
The bulldozers, there's nothing here.
It said, "Get the bulldozers. There's nothing here."
Right, destroy it. Hey, race it, destroy it to the foundations. Hey, even in that Psalms 83, that the name of Israel shall no longer be remembered. So their whole job, their whole purpose was to cover that shit up, steal our heritage, like Micah speaks about. All right, true devils, still kill and destroy. All right, go ahead.
This is Micah 2:2. Micah 2:2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away.
Right, we the Greeks, we the Romans, we're the Indians, we're the Jews.
They say they the Egyptians. They say they everybody. Right.
That's right. They're fucking Aladdin and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Right, even a man and his heritage. Hey, it was funny. I watched this little cartoon show called Princess and the Frog, right? And the princess, happens to be black, whatever. However, they fuck, did it in the movie. But the prince, both of his parents was dark skinned as hell, But the prince himself just looked like a white man with a tan, which was fucking bullshit. They just couldn't stand to show the so-called black man as a prince, man.
Yeah, because they know it's too much like the truth. All right, so go ahead and hit the rest of your precepts.
Go ahead.
Because we're going to have to leave in a second.
This Nahum 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery, and prey departed not.
Hey, what's the number one line they was told him? That we were not the children of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right, here in Babylon Great in America. All right, like Hosea 1 speaks about. This is where that happened at. The land of robbery and lies, man. So Esau covered everything up about us, from destroying the slave records, from destroying the history of the Northern Kingdom, so on and so forth. Just like how they did in Smithsonian. All right, they said it was irrelevant. All right.
This is Psalms 101:7. He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. I will early destroy all the wicked.
Right, the wicked. So Esau Edom is the man that ultimately does this, man. Okay? Telling lies. Hey, the nations don't know who the fuck they is. All right? Hey, the Moabites don't know that they're Moabites. They call themselves Chinese. Hey, like the scriptures the brother was saying, that great cast covering over the people, man. Which Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is starting to destroy, man. Okay?
That's right. Just like the brother Shakar posted in the article, and I know he's going to be doing a lesson sometime in the next day or two about about what he found. Paleo Hebrew stones found in Puerto Rico. All right, that's the Los Lunas stones in New Mexico. All right, but these heathens know about the different places all across the lost 10 tribes. But over here in America, you find the Paleo Hebrew written all through North and South Americas. All right, this is called expose these Esau, so-called white man. Expose, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all the wicked doers from the city of your house.
Yeah. This is going back to what Benji has said in scripture, and everybody would believe the rich man, right? This is Micah 6:12. To prove who this rich man is anyway. Insider. This is Micah 6:12. For the rich man thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and the tongue is deceitful in their mouth. So this is Esau Edom once again, man. All right. Hey, here it go. That little clip that you showed to Glenn Beck. They said anything that was before Columbus is irrelevant to history. Well, that's bullshit. All right. So, hey, what's true history? Just like the famous quote goes, all right, history is written by the victor. And apparently Esau's ruling. So whatever he the fuck says, whatever happened, he's gonna say it is. All right. He's God. All right. They're the Israelites. So on and so forth. And 200 years from now, they'll say Michael Jordan was right. All right.
This is Hosea 3 and 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without a teraphim. So we lost everything. We lost our images, we lost who we were. All right, we lost our holy things. But it says, what afterward shall the children of Israel return, and seek Yahweh their power, and David their king, and shall fear Yahweh and his goodness in the latter days. And that's what time we're in, man. All right, the Lord took us down, took everything from us, and now he's giving it back. He's giving it back to us at his desire, man. He's giving us his understanding back, giving us his archaeological facts to help further prove it. All right. So we can, so it's not a shadow of doubt. The world is knowing that we are the true Israelites, that the so-called white man is Edom. All right, and the Lord is going to come destroy this place, man. The truth is coming back on earth. The truth is about to reign again on earth, man.
That's right.
I got that second.
Wait, brother.
The second Ezra 6:28, 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. That's what's happening. We taking this devil down first with the fire of the Lord's mouth, which is us speaking his truth. All right, because we speak this word should be fired in our mouth because people would, per Jeremiah. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which had been so long without fruit shall be declared. So all these lies is being outshadowed, man. It's being exposed. Truth is reigning supreme again, man.
That's right. That's right. They're exposed. That's right.
Hey,
go ahead.
Yeah, just quick one, because going to that Glenn Beck, they said the government say that all the things before Columbus was irrelevant. So hey, years ago I read the scripture and I thought about this. This is Hosea 9:6. I mean 9:5. What will you do in the solemn day, in the day of the feast of Yahweh? For lo, they are gone because of destruction, right? Because Israel went off. But check this out: Egypt shall gather them up. Memphis shall bury them. All right, where did we come? Over here, Babylon the Great. We're forgotten. We're buried over here, man. All right, our dead bodies is over here, man. We don't know who the hell we is. All right, and who did that? Whoever the fuck controls Egypt, which is Pharaoh. All right.
Right.
This is it says they're pleasant places for their silver. Never the land got taken. All right, and it's
Matthew, secret, but that it should come abroad.
That's right. And the Most High, the thing is, like Psalms 85 and 11, the truth shall spring up out of the earth. There you go. The Most High is going to manifest and make known the ancient artifacts. All right. This right here, you go into the Maccabeans time period where the brother was saying about the coins that the Maccabees around the time of the Maccabean period, the Maccabean kings, bearing names of different Maccabean kings being unearthed out in Israel, right? Proving the validity of the Apocrypha, the Maccabees, and showing you artifacts dating back to that time period. Okay. And you'll see it right here.
No features right there.
All right.
A lot of coin. Clear as one.
All right. But a cache of Hasmonean coins were discovered near the city of Modian amid archaeological excavations prior to construction. Okay. So, basically the Lord is just showing, it's is revealing and to proclaiming the truth. And we just wanted to give a little bonus, and we're done. So with that, any other scriptures? That's it, right? All right. So all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Yahweh, Ba'ad Shem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York at Great Millstone and GMS. Honors to all occupants around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, and truth and sincerity. And Abba Ball. And hey, man, keep on pushing out these truths, show these evidences, expose the wicked, and may the Lord. So that we're going to say Shalom. As soon as this, okay, here we go.